again for tuning into my channel. So today's video is going to be somewhat different than the norm. I'm going on a cruise next week. So excited. My boyfriend and I are going for our 6-year anniversary. We're going to Cozumel, Belize and Honduras. We've both never been on a cruise before. He's never even been out of the country. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of new experiences that we're really excited about. But I wanted to film this video for you guys, letting you know what all I'm going to be bringing with me makeup wise onto the cruise. Now I tend to overpack, like overpacking for me is an understatement. Like I just bring way too much. I like to be prepared, and I typically am way more prepared than I need to be. So this is all the stuff that I plan on bringing with me. I may decide when I'm actually packing for the cruise that it's too much. I may decide that, very much so, but until then, this is what I plan on bringing with me. And this is minimal to me, which you're probably going to be like, okay, this is minimal, like this is excessive. But to me, this is like the bare minimum of what I need to bring with me for a 7-day cruise. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so this is the bag I'm going to be bringing with me, and it's always, no matter what, too full to even close. So I literally like have to throw it in my bag like this. Like is that sad or what? I love this bag though because it has one of those hooks that you can hang it on the door, and you can literally just take your makeup out, and it's in sections so you can kind of organize it as well. Even on vacation I like to stay organized. So I love using this. This is, I think, Trina, I guess, is the brand. I'm pretty sure I just got it at Target. It was pretty cheap, I think at $20, like at the maximum. So a really pretty design. I really like the design on it, how it has the different flowers and the leaves and stuff in different colors, and it's just very girly and feminine. And I love how this is all kind of like a I don't know, it's kind of like an orangey pink color. So anyways, the bag itself I love, although I can never just be minimal and get it to where it can close. So anyways, it's just a lot, but I'm gonna go over what exactly I have in here, and we're gonna make this a quick video. It's not gonna be like a 50-minute long video, but this is what I plan on bringing with me, as well as some makeup brushes and some eyeshadow palettes that I'll show you guys in just a second. First things first is this big pouch right here, if you can see. This big pouch is housing all my my essential like makeup things. First being, of course, my MAC Fix Plus. I did have a travel size of this, but it ran out, so I just have the big one now. So I'm just taking the whole thing with me, the whole shebang. And then I'm going to be taking my eyelash curlers. I'm taking 2 foundations. So the foundations that I'm taking, this one is the Born This Way from Too Faced. I am in the shade Porcelain, and this, as you probably already all know, is one of my favorite foundations of life. I love it so much, and I'm going to be bringing this with my new baby, my Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundation stick, which I am almost equally as in love with. So these 2 foundations, I feel like 2 foundations is perfect. One is not enough, just because, you know, if you want more coverage or less coverage, you need to have some sort of variety, and any more than 2 is just unnecessary for 7 days, you know what I mean? Unless you're going to be doing a lot of other people's makeup. So those are the foundations that I'm bringing. I also have powders. So the powders, 3 different powders. I guess it's a little excessive, but you know, I gotta go big for my baking, I guess. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me, and it's in the 110 porcelain shade. I use the normal to dry because I have really dry skin, so this powder is not uber drying like it would be if you were oily and you got the oily powder. The dry powder is for dry skin, and it's not ultra drying, which is why I love it. Maybelline Fit Me just does it right in general with all their products. But that's the powder that I'm bringing. This is my favorite powder for under eyes. I do also like the Shade and Light palette. by Kat Von D for setting my under eyes at times, but this one specifically, just because it is specifically formulated for dry skin, it doesn't really cake up my under eyes, which I am so on board for. On board, get it? Anyways, this is the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D that I am bringing with me, and this is perfect for contouring. I love using this contour shade right here. Kind of pointless as far as these go because I don't use those, but I do like to mix these two powders and this contour shade together. It's probably one of my favorite contour shades that I have ever used. It's so buttery, so creamy. It blends out seamlessly, and it doesn't, because of the kind of cool nature of the color, it goes really good with my skin tone. It doesn't make me look ashy, it doesn't make me look super orange, so I just love that. And it has a mirror with it as well. And then the third powder that I'm bringing is this right here. Of course, it's my Mercier powder, and this is just a sampler size of it, and I took the little they have like a little sifter on top. I just took that off. I'm running a little low, so I probably need to buy some more, but I think this will probably last me for the next couple of weeks. Basically, what I use this for is just for the purposes of baking my contour, so just to kind of clean up that contour line and just make it look nice and clean and seamless and cut, you know what I mean? I use this for that purpose. I'm also bringing this blush with me. One blush, you guys, be proud of me. One blush. I thought about bringing my whole Makeup Geek blush palette with me, but there's just no point to bring 5 blushes. Like, I feel like if you have a really good blush, you can get away with just using that one, especially, you know, if it's versatile, because it is such a really nice natural pinky peach sort of glowy color. You can use it for, you know, your special formal dinners, or you can use it out on the beach. Either way, it's perfect. So this is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. By the way, I don't even know if I told you what this powder was. This is the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, in case I didn't say that. I'm bringing a bronzer with me. I have my contour, but that's not going to be good for bronzing because it's such a grayish tone. So I wanted to bring something really super bronzy and nice, and I don't know, just make my skin look very bronzed, especially since I'm going to be on the beach a lot. So this is my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soule bronzer, my favorite bronzer that I've ever used. It just looks so incredibly natural and beautiful, and it really goes well with my skin tone as well. So have to bring that with me. You have to have a highlighter, especially if you're gonna be on the beach and you want to look nice and glowy, you know. This is the Becca Opal Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. This stuff is my favorite, like, highlight ever. Like, I love the formulation of this stuff. I thought about bringing 2 because I really like this one and I like mixing it sometimes with Champagne Pop, but 2 highlighters is just, it's too much. It's too much. It's gonna make me cry. It's too much, but if I could, I'd bring 2, but it's just not necessary for 7 days, you know. So this is a must, but I had to leave Champagne Pop at home. When you're gonna be out on the beach, just out in general, especially in heated weather, for me specifically, my lips tend to get cracked when it's super dry and warm outside, and if I'm gonna be in the sun all day, my lips get super dehydrated as well. So I am gonna bring my Bite Beauty lip mask with me. This stuff is really, really good for ultra hydrating your lips, especially if you're gonna be wearing a lot of liquid lipsticks, which I plan to. This is really great for keeping it nice and hydrated so that they're not super cracking throughout the day. So I definitely recommend a lip mask, and specifically this Bite Beauty one is really, really nice. It doesn't have any sort of coloring to it, which is great. It just is nice and glossy. It's not super uber like sticky feeling. It just feels so incredibly nourishing on the skin, on the lips, and I'm obsessed with it. Alright, on to this next little middle section. So we all know about my real obsession with concealers. I am a concealer fiend, and I can't just have like one concealer. So I'm bringing 3, which Again, might seem excessive to some, but this is like, I can't just have two, I have to have all three. The It Cosmetics by Under Eyes, really, really, really perfect for hiding my dark circles. And I don't really have too dark of circles, but it is very purple under there because of the thin skin, the veins, and because I am so pale, they do tend to kind of, the purple tends to pop out more under my eyes. So this stuff is really good at hiding that, especially, I don't know how much sleep I'm going to be getting since the cruise is like, there's something going on like all day, every day for all 7 days. So especially if I'm not going to be getting a lot of sleep, this is really great for brightening up and hiding those under eye dark circles. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I really love this for brightening, specifically all over my face, highlighting all over my face. Really, really nice, light, highlighted color. And then this, I mean, I guess I don't need this, but I just like it because it's cheaper. So, you know, I'll use maybe like the Naked Skin on a special occasion if we're going to be doing the formal dining or going and dressing up, being dressy, I don't know, some special occasion. I like to use this, but if it's just like a day-to-day, we're just gonna go to the beach and I'm just gonna wash all my makeup off anyways, I'll use something cheaper. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. So just because this is like almost $25 and this is like $8, I'd like using this one on a regular basis and this one just for on occasion. So anyways, 3 different concealers. A little excessive, but you know, you only live once, YOLO, right? By the way, I'm not going in any particular order as far as how I apply this on my face. I'm just pulling it out randomly, like a rabbit out of a hat. So, okay, and I'm bringing 4 different lip products. Again, that might seem excessive, but to me, that is a perfect amount. I have a lipstick, a lip gloss, and then 2 liquid lipsticks. As far as lashes go, I'm going to be going and getting some more Ulta right before we leave. I want to have like a good stash of them, so if I want to wear lashes like maybe 5 out of the 7 days or something, I can have them. Obviously you can rewear lashes, but usually the max that I wear lashes is like twice before I feel like they're just getting kind of crusty and gross. So I just want to have enough. But the ones that I am for sure bringing with me are these. These are the House of Lashes Iconic. These, because they're, I feel like they're like better made, they're higher quality, they last me a little bit more usages than maybe like the Ardell Wispies or something like that. So definitely bringing these as well as some other lashes with me. Of course, I have to bring my brow products, my Anastasia Brow Definer and my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. These are like if I was on a deserted island and I needed to bring something, like any sort of makeup product that was like a must, it would be brow stuff. It would be these 2 brow products right now. Just this brow product, basically. This is a must. Why to me is because my brows are like non-existent and I look like a freaking zombie without brows on. So this and concealer, these would probably be my 2 things that like I'm not leaving without them. I'm just not. And I'm bringing 2 different eyeliners. This one is the Kohl Pencil from Ardency Inn. It's called Modster. It's in the shade black, of course. I use this for tight lining and for my inner waterline on my lower lash line. And then, of course, my NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. And I take that back. I'm bringing 3 liners. Again, I know that's probably excessive, but just in case. So this is the Vinyl Liquid Liner. I'm also going to be bringing the Maybelline Gel Liner in Blackest Black. So I'll have literally like a Kohl Pencil, a gel, and a liquid liner, just, you know, just in case, you know, I want to mix it up throughout the week. You know, you gotta bring a primer no matter what, and I'm only bringing 1, okay? I'm trying to cut it down a little bit. I'm only bringing 1 primer, and it is, of course, my Ride or Die Primer, the Makeup Forever Nourishing Step 1 Primer. Mascara, I'm bringing, I don't really feel like I need both of these. Like, I always use 2 different mascaras. I use this one for my, this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. I use this for my upper lashes, and then I use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator for my bottom lashes, but it's probably not a necessity. So I'll probably just stick with the L'Oreal Telescopic. Just trying to minimize the things that I absolutely do not need to bring, you know what I mean? Just trying to cut it down a little bit. Just a little bit. So, lash glue, tweezers, and scissors so that I can trim my lashes if need be. And that's it for the bag right there. You like my little stash of makeup right here. This is all I'm bringing with me as far as makeup goes. Aside from, of course, my eyeshadows. And for my eyeshadows, I'm bringing 2 palettes. I wanted to bring like 4, but that is just not necessary. So I'm bringing 2 palettes with me. This one right here is the Morphe 350. Of course, you guys know this is a must. I mean, come on. This is a must. I could literally wear this every single day, and it is just so wearable but beautiful at the same time. Like, it's just an all-in-one sort of package deal. But I also really love my Makeup Geek shadows. This is a palette that I've made up myself. It has the essentials like Beaches and Cream and Peach Smoothie, Corrupt, and then it's got, you know, Cocoa Bear and Bada Bing, and it's got these nice, really pretty foiled shimmery sort of champagne colors as well. So I mean, this is like a must. Like, I just have to bring 2. So I feel like 2, you know, it's better than 4, but it's not as minimal as 1. You know, it's kind of in between. So 2 palettes for my eyeshadows. And then finally, last but not least, is my brushes. These are the brushes that I'm bringing. Don't judge me. So let me just go through really quickly the brushes that I have that I'm bringing with me. This one is the Morphe M527. I use this for bronzer. This is the Real Techniques face brush. I use this for blending out everything on my face. This is just a random blush brush from Crown. This right here is the Morphe M459. I use this with the Mercier Translucent Low Setting Powder to bake my contour. This I use for setting my under eyes with powder. This is the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35. I use this for my contour because it is a little bit of a sort of angled brush. And this is the Luxe 504 large angled brush. For my highlighter, I love using this brush right here. This is the Morphe M501. This brush does not have a name. I'm pretty sure it's Crown, and it's just, as you can tell, it's just a very flat head brush, and I use this for packing on pigments. I've got this brush right here. This is the Morphe M433. This is absolutely my favorite brush. And by the way, I'm gonna clean my brushes before I take them, don't worry. They're a little dirty right now, but I love using this one for packing on color onto the outer section and then blending it out. And then this is just an all-around blending brush from Crown that I always use as a goat-haired brush, so it's really good for blending pigments in. This is the Morphe E18. I love using this specifically for packing on the highlight into the inner corner of the eye. This is a Morphe flat definer brush, no specific numbering to it. This is no name, probably another Crown brush, I'm assuming, and I love using this. This is a sort of flat head, but it's a little angled, like it's a little sort of arched, and I love using this for highlighting my brow with concealer and just kind of cleaning up the brow bone. This is for blending out my under eyes. This is the Sigma Pencil E30. This is a random Crown brush I got, again, at the one of the makeup conventions I went to. It's called a C412 Deluxe Pointed Crease Brush, and it's just very, very fluffy and pointed, and it's perfect. It's kind of dome shaped, and it's really perfect for just creating a base for like a transition color all over your lid. And finally, for my Maybelline gel liner, I am going to be bringing this. This is the Sigma Winged Liner E06. So tiny, you probably can't even tell, but it is a slight little angle to it, so it is absolutely perfect for winging out that outer eyeliner. So bringing that with me as well. And those are all the brushes, and that's all the products that I'm going to be bringing. I hope you enjoyed. Again, this is just what's in my travel makeup bag, and everything I'm going to be going to be bringing with me on the cruise. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. These are definitely all my essential products that I like have to have when I go on vacation. So until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.